Hi Libra, it's Lynn from Tinker Tarot. I'm here to do your January 2021. Feels weird to say that, eh? Tarot reading. I'm using the Wisdom of the Oracle today, and I'm also using the Light Seers Tarot. I'm going to take a couple cards. Whoa, holy cow. What is that, 5? Well, I'm going to take them. Like, I didn't mean for that to happen. That is very peculiar. Very peculiar indeed. I'm so dramatic, eh? Okay. A fork in the road, Libra. A fork in the road. Decisions, decisions. Which way will you go? Look at all these different directions on the sign, eh? The arrows going this way and that way and that. So, this is needing to make a decision. Building blocks. Okay. Building blocks. Now that says to me, it's about, what you've been raised on. Okay. This is what I've been raised on. How to handle that, what to eat, how to survive. You know what I mean? And these are the building blocks of life and what has made us what we are today. We are what we eat, and we are what we've been raised in. You can be Libra all you want, but part of you is your upbringing and, what you were taught, and these are your building blocks. So that's part of what made you too, your culture, your family. Um, Time for a nap. Time for a nap. So this is a little rest time. Because we're going into that time. At least if you're in the northern hemisphere, we're heading into our hibernation time right now, this month in January, February, March. This is kind of our hibernation when we rest and reflect and we just have these mundane kind of things, chores that we need to do. Then you got Not For You. This has been coming up in almost every reading, okay? And this is not willing to be caught up in a game of me versus them or us and them. This, no, you can see the whole picture now. And you feel like you're being played here and being used as a pawn in some way. Every single reading has been getting this, and I think this is really on a collective level that people are feeling this, like we're tired of getting jerked around here and being yo-yoed back and forth. Oh, you're terrible if you do this. You're terrible if you don't do it. It's up and down all over the place, and I think that people are just getting to the end of their rope and they're not willing to be a part of this power struggle. Okay? And then the last one is soulmates. This is a lifetime bond. Penguins mate for life. So this could be a love relationship, a friendship. I don't think it's a work relationship. Let's see. It could be a work relationship because a lot of places are closing down right now for a bit. This is the thing though, eh? You're not about being divided. And like I said, this us against them business. You want to bond. You want to make bonds with people. Look out for people. You know? Oops. Yeah, that does go there. All right. So let's get into the tarot part of it. I think this fork in the road, this decision which way you're going to go, I think sometimes have you ever found yourself running away from the past only to confront it in your future? You know, and it's some things you realize I'm meant to, this is meant to be a part of my life. I didn't go after this came to me. And kind of feel that with these building blocks, these building blocks also could be in the direction you go. You could be learning new tools, new ways to do something, work, handle situations, different than what you were taught before. I have a feeling the direction you go, hmm, yeah, it has to do with building relationships, building support. What can we build together? What can we achieve together? That's the kind of direction you want to head to now. You do not want that. Okay? So tell me for Libra, what are the messages for Libra January 2021? What is Libra? Holy cow! Boy, did they go flying. I hope I didn't lose one. I gotta check. Make sure one didn't go down in there. Oh my goodness. They went flying all over the place. Do I have them all? Holy cow. Well, first of all, look at that. So you have the Knight of Cups. This is someone really needing to express themselves. The Nine of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. Now, I'm not really sure which order these two should go in, but I can tell that I think this person really totally wants to communicate with you. You're feeling really defensive for some reason. You're standing your ground. You're not willing to budge, even though they're full of love talk. And they seem pretty genuine. They're trying to speak from their heart. And you might have your defenses up, Libra, and are standing your ground. You're not willing to budge. The love talk is nice, but you want to see action. You want to see, I heard your talk, let's see your walk. And the work that is going to be put in, that is what you want to see. Okay? Because Eight of Pentacles is about putting the time and the energy in. You could be saving your money too, saving your money, building up your security here. But this is the time and the energy you're putting in. It's also too about networking. This could be working from home. This could be working online in some sort of way, which a lot of people are going to be doing. But to me, this is really standing your ground. Like I said, talk is cheap. Show me. Show me what you're going to do. I want to see it. So that tells me it's time to cut the cards. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. See here, where we go? That one, and that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. That's right. That's how it goes. Okay, so right now you have the Chariot, the Queen of Wands, and the Three of Wands. The Chariot is wanting to take off, wanting to take control in a situation. The Queen of Wands is very much about having control over things like trying to manifest, trying to tune something into a reality. It's not just a plan anymore. Let's light all these candles. Let's not just talk about it, you know? And and so in the Chariot, you're trying to get control over a situation. You really want to take action. However, you have to wait. You have to wait. Don't you hate that? This is waiting. You're completely ready, and that's what you're doing with the Chariot. You're getting everything together. You're getting everything in line. Um, getting all your ducks in a row, so to speak, preparing, okay? Because the time is not right yet. You are completely ready at this point. Maybe by the end of this month, you're completely ready. You're ready to take action on what you have planned here, this work or this whatever you're getting into. um hmm. Okay, so the very beginning of January. All right, now you're on the move. Okay, this is the first couple of weeks of January. Now it's slow movement. You're taking your time, one step at a time, which is wise at this time because we really don't know how things are going to unfold yet in the world and with all this business. So it's very wise to take your time. But you can see that you've been putting time and energy and thought into this. You've been making a plan and getting your experience and your everything all figured out here, and you're starting to take the steps. Ten of Swords. So this is finally walking away from something that completely doesn't serve you. You've put a lot of time and been hurt in the process, and you're not willing to go backwards. I'm going to tell you that. You are moving forward. You're not looking back. Neither one of these people are looking back. You know, you're 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 wanting new. You're looking forward. He's not looking back either. Even though he's standing there ready, waiting, he's still not looking back. I'm waiting for the wind to pick up here. And the Devil. So here is temptation. This is temptation. The Devil is going to come in. This could be Scorpio, could be Capricorn. But this person is going to come in and try and tempt you, try and lead you from the path. They want to, this is like being enslaved. And this is where you were. Don't forget that. Do not give this devil 1 second of your time, because you can be right back in this energy in 2 seconds. It's like one puff of a cigarette, right? And then you're back to a pack a day. You took that one puff. It's the same thing here. Okay? So you are going to be tested, Libra. Your resolve is going to be tested. I want you forewarned. You should be prepared for this, see this coming, because you have to be able to turn your back on that. Okay? You can do it. You can do it. So near the end of January, you have the 5 of Pentacles, the 10 of Wands, and the 4 of Swords. So the 5 of Pentacles is feeling lost. It's feeling left out, alone, like you're left to handle this all by yourself, kind of thing. Also, it feels not included. Everyone's gone ahead through the door and left you behind, shut the door on you. It's not really that way, though, right? Here's a key. They left you the key. You can catch up to them anytime you want. You are not alone. In fact, you have a lot of support there, but you just need to pick yourself up here a little bit, dust yourself off, and start again. You know, it is a new beginning. 5 means you're halfway there, and you don't see it. You could be really you could be exhausted, kind of. I feel you might be exhausted. Um because you're putting a lot of energy into this, what you're trying to do, what you're trying to manifest. I feel like you don't feel like you're getting very far right now. But, nobody is. We're kind of trying, it's like trying to walk in mud and thick mud, and it's tough. Or thick sand, it's harder. It takes more energy to walk in that than it does on the normal flat surface. And so it doesn't feel like you're getting very far, but you are. You've accomplished so much. You are at the end of the struggles of the oppression. I feel like there's been oppression on you. Okay? I can feel it here and here, you know? You have this energy. This is you. This is who you are. You have this beautiful Queen of Wands energy. This could actually be a fire sign around you, Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries person that's trying to inspire you, that does inspire you perhaps, and you're thinking, oh God, I want to be like them. It's kind of neat because if you look at this whole top line, look at all the purple energy. Look at all this purple and red and orange. It's all very energetic, spiritual, feel good, feel confident. It's very beautiful and confident and warm. This is, okay? And 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 it continues into January, into the first part. And you can see the light now. You can see you're not as confused and clouded as to, because the more time we spend away from the situation, the more we're able to see. It's like, oh geez, I didn't even realize I was doing that, kind of thing, right? And like I said, this person is going to come back around. They're going to try and tempt you. You are going to be tested. Are you sure you're done? Are you sure? And your resolve is going to be tested. I know that you're going to pass the test. I know that it's going to be difficult to turn your back on this person, this addiction, whatever it is for you. And you're going to feel very alone at the time, okay? But I can see that you're walking away from it. You're laying down your burdens, and and you need to rest. You need to heal. You may need to go and spend some time with someone. This could be in the second floor of their house, in an apartment or something. It's just a way, because you need to heal your heart a little bit. I think this has been, it's really jerked your emotions around a lot, what you believed in, what you thought you believed in. So, you're just needing that time to rest. It's it's a good time to rest because it is the winter. It's the time of hibernation. So it's a really good time to just tuck yourself away with some books and some movies and whatever, and some good old soup, and get that rest, that healing that you need, and take care of yourself. Um I can see the devil energy in this card that's not for you. Really being pulled in two directions. You could have felt, you felt played. You felt other people were deciding your fortune for you. You know, that didn't care. They weren't taking your feelings, your ideas into consideration. You just had to play along, you know. And this is taking you a long time to do that. So anyway, I really, plus you have both this twice, kind of time for a nap, time to rest, time to take care of yourself, and to get some separation from the situation. You will need to do that in that's part of your test. You realize you need that separation time, some distance to heal, to heal. All right. So, Libra, I hope this resonates for you. Please comment below and tell me how this reflects in your life. I'm always honored when you share your stories with me. Um, This ad-free video is brought to you by Capricorn this month. It's their birthday time and their time to send in their $25, their annual payment, one time a year, to contribute to my channel. And the $25 represents $1 per video on average that I put out for their sign. All the signs, actually. You pay for your own, but you get to watch them all ad-free, and it really helps me a lot. And it tells me how much you appreciate me, which I really respect, and um, it just keeps me going. So thank you so much in advance. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. That's all free, and it helps me a lot too. So Happy New Year, Libra, and I will talk to you soon. Okay, bye now.